Yo, what's going on, guys? It's AJ Man, and today is Tuesday, September 30th, 2025. And I'm not gonna lie, I have a lot to talk about today, but if I'm being honest, it's as you can see, it's 10:30. I'm really tired, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. No excuses, but I'm genuinely just like so drained right now. Just sports, academics already, homecoming coming up. It's just getting stressful already, man. Life, and then I'm doing this on top of it. I got my dad. Every every few months, your parents just like find something to get on your ass about, and now's that time of the month. But yeah, man. But I'm here making this video, so yeah, let's get into it. Today I only made $400. I took two trades, one break even and then one dub. But I had four winning trades today. I might have had a losing trade. I don't think I did. But what I have marked out on here are trades that I was looking to take earlier today. So every this, this, and the first this one right here is that trade I took, which I'll talk about shortly. Um, but yeah, I only took two. I took two trades. What was my last trade? My last, my second trade where I got break even might have been, I don't remember. It might have been this trade. I'll go over it in a bit, but yeah, going into today, I was looking for shorts, even though we didn't sweep any Asian or London. Damn, I wish I had my replay still. But yeah, going into New York Open, we didn't sweep Asian or London highs, but I was still bearish. Why? We've had towards the start of towards the end of London, we had accumulation. Then we get manipulation candles to the upside on 5 minute time frame, and I was looking at like 7:45. I think I was watching this form. Um, and honestly, my first trade, if I was gonna be bearish, I think what prevented me from taking this trade is just we didn't sweep out anything yet. And am I upset at myself for that? No, because what could have easily happened? Well, we could have got more manipulation following the sweep and then distribute. But overall, I did see this trade, and I'm still not gonna lie. I was still pretty disappointed I didn't take this trade. And as you can see, that could have been a 1 to 2 RR trade, or possibly like 1 to 3 from London lows, and I could have been done for today. Um, I could have been done for today. Today is like the most I've ever looked at a chart because I think I'm struggling, not struggling, but I have a lack of forward testing. I back test, I study my videos, but rarely do I get enough like in the moment trading. And so that's what I've been doing, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm seeing a little success. I'm not gonna say it's the best, but it's alright. So what did I take? And honestly, the since I was bearish regardless, I seen this. We seen the dump into and towards New York AM Open. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm gonna be yapping, bro. This is gonna be a long video, probably. This was all just consolidation, but let's go into what my thought process was. Okay, so I believe we had a 5 minute gap. We had a 5 minute gap, or is that 15? Jesus Christ. I traded in not good conditions, but I was able to get the dub before. Okay, let me zoom this out. Did I take this on the 1 minute? I'm sorry, guys. I'm not gonna lie. If I maybe that's what I need to start doing. I need to start recording when I'm in the trade, so I'm not talking about it, while I'm forgetting what my thought process was. Okay, so this was the first trade. Um, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't remember. I've likely entered off this inverse fair value gap. Yeah, I know for sure I did. Target a 1 to 1. That is the trade I got $400 made off of. And then and then why did my and then the rest of my trades, not rest, but I had a trade for bullish, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what made this trade so significant. I don't know how this trade won. I do know how, but I just forgot. Like today just hasn't been that day for me for like I don't know. Point is, I'm pretty stressed right now, so I think that stress is getting to my memory. Um, but but everything you see marked up are real trades that I was like milliseconds away from clicking. Like this trade, um, I didn't take it. I'm sorry, guys. What did I take this off of? Those there. Take it profit at this likely fair value gap. Um, oh, this is the second trade I took. This is the break even trade I took, right? I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I don't remember. You know what, bro? I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I'm posting. I'll post it just cause I made the trade. So I'll just go over why my bias was shorts. Yeah, maybe that's just what I'll do. For the trade I for the trade I did take, my bias was shorts simply because we took out we had I mean I'm sorry we had accumulation towards the end of London, the manipulation, and then I was looking for shorts down to London lows, and then my bias ultimately switched or stayed. It turned bullish once we. That's what it was. I turned bullish after we swept London lows, and I believe we swept um some lows. Yeah, these 15-minute highs, and I mean I'm sorry, these 15-minute lows which we were drawing towards, and we took that out. That's what it was. So it was from that point. It's starting to come back to me, guys. I'm sorry. Seeing these 15-minute high and lows, swept that, had another one, swept that, and then from that point on, I was bearish. And I was looking to trade back up to London, which is what also my thought process was. And so I took the first inverse fair value gap, which is why I entered right here. Well, I didn't enter. I actually think this was the trade I didn't enter. But as you can see, um, it would have hit 1 to 1 after hitting drawdown. I'm not gonna lie, I probably would have been break even on this trade, so probably wouldn't have made no bread. Then after we swept the highs, I believe, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I never, I never looked at the charts this long before. I was up at 7:30 a.m. looking at charts, and I was looking at New York PM. And surprisingly, for New York PM, I caught the only short, literally the only short of the day, which is kind of bad because why am I looking for shorts? I remember why for this trade actually. Um, I was bearish. We took out New York AM um highs, and I was just looking for a little retracement. And my retracement level was actually this uh low, this equal low, right here. So with that in mind, I saw this and that was another thing I did wrong. I took this. I don't know. This should have been the accumulation. That this should have been the manipulation because then we also swapped out these low equals. I don't know if you guys saw it or not. These equal lows. Then we distributed higher. The thing with what I did, um, what I could have did better was understand that this is that's what it was. But what I did was take this as accumulation Um, and then I said this was the manipulation, and then I looked for a distribution, closed this above this. I mean, inverse this fair value gap, and then that's what I would have entered. And then my stop loss, honestly, my stop loss was pretty perfect. If I moved it anywhere else, like if I had targeted like 1 to 4 down here, it wouldn't have hit. But I had it at 1 to 2 anyway, so yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really feel like talking any much longer. Um, Honestly, even though this video isn't like much going into too much depth of what I was doing today, my thought process, I really felt like this was a good day to me. I feel like my analysis on the charts were, like to say, spot on, but I had 4 winning trades. I had 4 trades where I could have been profitable. Um, and yeah, I might have had 1 trade that would have lost, but I don't think that's true at all. 1 trade, two, three, four. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not disappointed. Starting a YouTube series soon. Oh man, I need some rest, man. I need some rest really bad. I got stuff to do after this video, man. I'm not feeling it, man. I'm not gonna lie. All right, man. I'll catch y'all later, man. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry this was not that much of a video for you guys. I don't know. I doubt anybody learned anything from this video, but here it is just for proof that, I'm making progress. So yeah, peace y'all.